All right. Test.
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 Another thing that's strange to me, anyway, it looks strange and it seems like a strange device that people would want to have. Have you seen the Apple Vision Pro? Have you seen this here, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you've not seen this thing, it's a $3,500. It's
Fair.
a pair of goggles. It's not a subtle thing. It's a fucking pair of, you're noticeably wearing a weird looking pair of goggles.
Yep.
That apparently, I guess it hooks up to your phone or something like that, or your Apple device. And it looks like you look and you sort of motion
it's
and
Tony
you
Stark
open up.
shit.
Yeah, you open up your windows and you're operating your Apple apps and different things through your goggles. You can see
Total Recall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's some videos out there, a couple of clips of like people on the street wearing these things. Now, those could be staged. I don't know, but they're not really intended necessarily to wear in
Did you see the ones that people got arrested? Because they used them while driving. Like they're police body cams of people coming up and like they're driving with these and they're fucking and they get stopped because like they're doing that shit while they're driving. Yes, you can see the road. You can see, but you still have that overlay of your apps and whatnot. It's not covered.
And I guess
you
we'll
can
have
choose.
to go back to texting and driving the traditional way. Jesus.
Right.
Exactly. That's right.
Exactly. No, it's.
What's the point? I don't know.
Right.
Do you imagine is it something of interest to you? What's the point? Go ahead, Dean.
Yes, I am interested. I think all of us are going to be interested, just not now. It's not where it needs to be. We are not going to put these stupid fucking goggles on our heads. Like everything, like the brick cell phone to the flip phone to the iPhone, it will get smaller. It will get better. This is the prototype, quote unquote, of this technology. Next step will be glasses. Next step is affordable glasses. And then ultimately, it comes down to contact lenses. It's possible, and it's going to happen. It's the idea of like all these movies that we've. What's that?
The natural progression. It's just it's where we're headed.
Kurzweil, the scientist or whatever, has made this prediction that we're all going to be like microchipped or whatever, to where like it's called the singularity. Google it, the singularity. It's a crazy concept, but it's not a scientific thing. It's based on science that sooner or later we're going to have these chips in, where we can do this. Everything you're seeing, that Kurzweil has explained and described this, but only chip, not in our eyes. This is the first step. I'm telling you, life will go on, life will progress, and this is the next progression. But this is the prototype of it.
Is it? Some people are saying certainly it's the next step. Some people are saying like it's like a Black Mirror episode in reality, and it's the next step into people further disassociating themselves with human contact.
We've been doing that since radio.
I think I've said this in a past episode, but we are in the first phase, a very, very long evolutionary phase. We are in the first phase of what a cyborg kind of human, with, like it's affecting our brains, the way we think about things, the way our brains work with technology, and the way we have instant access to things. Our brains now move faster. You're seeing upticks in, ADHD and different. It's affecting our very nature. Okay, and what I'm saying sounds like I'm being crazy conspiracy. Like it sounds insane. I understand that, but I just mean, as this goes on, as this continues with technology, we are moving into being married to technology, and the only way we can be more married to technology we are is start to wear it and
Intertwined.
have it on. We watches. There's going to be, if now there's goggles, it could be like Dean said. At some point, maybe put it like a little bug on your temple, and it, no one else sees it, but you do. You know what I mean? Kind of. Who knows? I don't know. I mean,
It's coming.
It sounds crazy science fiction, but I mean, it's the way it's going. Like, and I certainly see that more likely than people just cutting it off and being like, let's get back to the way things were. Like, that's not happening. We've opened the box.
Going back. We'll never
you can't
go
put the genie back in the bottle. We're not.
Correct.
It's too late. It's out. It's happening.
We
can do a lot with
back
it.
In the dick.
We're gonna do more with it. It just is. I mean, I think again, these things that I'm laying out. I don't feel like I'll ever live to see. I don't think but I mean, I just think
I don't know.
Down the road, as far as having like something implanted or where you're cyborg
Nick,
people, I don't think I'll see them. I
Nick,
think that's,
look at the progression. All right, from man's first flight with the Wright brothers to man landing on the moon was like, what was it, like 30 some years or what? Really, why? God damn it! It was a very short amount of time, and then after World War II, the progression of technology has just doubled and doubled and doubled.
Yeah,
like it's gotten amazingly more advanced as we go, and it's not going to stop. So to say you won't live to see this,
well, yeah,
man,
maybe.
I don't know if you won't. I think you will. I think you'll see a lot of this shit. I don't know about like the cyborg shit, but you'll definitely see the contact lens. Shit, we're going to see the contact lens for these glasses. I would say in the next 10 years. Mark my words.
The screen agrees with you.
Yep.
I don't know why. I talk with my hands. All right, watch the YouTube. Find out.
Yeah, that's right. I need to hear Zennial Dean say "titty meat."
Hold on. Let's mark this motherfucking calendar because that might be the first time Brian said it.
Yep. That's future Brian. That's cyborg Brian.
Oh, Cyborg Brian said it, not regular Brian. Right. Okay. No, my apologies.
I'm regressing.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. As technology advances, your mental state will regress. I don't
believe that either.
That is ebbs and flows of life.
I mean, we are
to me, man.
We are no. I mean, yeah. If you're going to be yelling at clouds, right? But I mean, everything was scary before it was a thing. TV was going to be the downfall of society, and it wasn't going to last. They probably said it about the radio. They probably said it about the fucking print when they got mass printing capabilities. Every progression is scary to the society behind it.
I guess in some respect, maybe motherfuckers would at least be looking up versus staring at the screen, walking down the street and walking on the road.
There you go.
I agree with you both. Yeah, we're becoming more advanced, but we're dumber. We can't do shit like we used to do. We don't know how to do anything. We don't know how. If that collapses, we have nothing. We don't know how to do shit. We cannot survive.
Okay, but that's society,
right? Yeah, but that's why
when people say, "Oh, like,"
but at the same time, we know how to use the tools to help us. But if the tool goes away, we're fucked. I mean, like I said, I agree with you both. I see both sides of that.
Yeah, you make it more efficient to
live
most of the time. To live.
Yeah,
you got to make more efficient to listen and watch garbage. I feel like what I'm saying. I don't know.
But that's just one of them. I mean, Brian, you're taking everything, everything that's on video or audio, and you're breaking it down and calling it garbage. But there is a lot of like useful informational videos and things you can listen and watch that can help and learn and teach. You're taking the fucking Kardashians and putting them over this big, you're blanketing society with that idea. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn and watch. I have learned more things like, all right, history, for example. I've learned more shit after high school than I ever did in 12 years of going to school. Man. And that's probably reading, watching. It's because they didn't teach you everything. They couldn't. I mean, timing wise. But the idea of that everything's garbage, I don't think it is. I think
everything's garbage.
People choose to watch, but if you choose to be educated and
we're
learn
venturing
things,
out
this
of our
is going to be
control,
good.
though. It's not even about what you choose to watch or intake. We've talked about it a lot. Like it's outsmarting us
For some people.
Like people. But like there's going to be a point though where you won't be nobody will be able to distinguish. Like they can make visual and audio versions of people saying and doing things they never did. I mean, like it's going to get to the point where it will be impossible. And then we're all sucked into this vortex if no one knows what's real and what's not. I mean, I don't like again, we're getting fucking like out there. But
sure.
Down the road, like this it's dangerous shit and it's not good, I don't think. I mean, it's not it could be, but
I'm just saying
we've seen society
point to doomsday is hasty.
No, I mean, but we've seen society already the way it's gone. You know, the way it's just deteriorated, the way that it's being online and all this shit. Like, it's going to get so much worse. It's gotten worse the last 10 years. It's gotten worse the last 5 years.
Do you know one of the worst years in society was 1968? 1968, there was wars going on. We had civil rights leaders killed left and right. There were riots there was riots on the street and all that. Every year seems dire. We'll get through this like we did then. It's all relative.
Or maybe we won't.
That's right.
We'll see. Or maybe we won't.
All I think about 68 as I was born. I think the goggles.
I told you, horrible things happen in 68.
That's right. It's one step closer to identifying Sarah Connor, man.
That's right. Doomsday.
One step closer, man.
Team with Convincing Idiots. Brian and Nick here. Like and subscribe.